Hey, what is going on YouTube? And it's me, Mikey, and yes, we're coming back at you again with yet another angle. This time I'm actually doing another angle, so the lighting is kind of even and everything, so you're not seeing one side of me. I honestly don't know what to call this yet. Last time I called it, I guess, copper drop, but it's kind of lame, so we're not doing that. So this time, I'm basically just gonna be going over, I guess, monthly drops or whatever. I don't really know what to call it, so leave a comment down below if you want like a certain name for these types of videos and everything, but I don't know. So I'm gonna get right into this video, and yes, we're gonna start off with the first shoe that I'm actually not a huge fan of in the first place, but we're gonna get into it anyway because it's one of my favorite artists, and that's the Travis Scott Jordan 33. I honestly don't know what to think about these shoes. Why? It's cool that Jordan Brand is collabing with hip hop artists, super dope and everything, but why with this new model shoe? Like, that's cool. Maybe we'll get more money off of it. Maybe it'll sell out more off of it. I don't know the whole strategy to this, but in my opinion, it's just not the best looking shoe. I know this is supposed to be more of a lifestyle shoe than an on-court shoe, but it's just, it ain't it, man. Nothing much more to say. Next shoe that we have going on is the Jordan 1 UNC. And it's like patent leather all the way down and everything. Super dope, super clean. However, these are in women's sizes only. So if you have big feet, you're probably not gonna end up copying in the first place. But if you have small feet like I do, you already know what the deal is. But I didn't get them because I'm trying to be careful with my money, you dig? Trust me, trust the process. All this is gonna be worth it because I am gonna make a pickups video in the future, and trust me, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. A lot of heat. But back to the shoe. Honestly, I think the shoe looks dope. I think it's cool. A lot of people have been hitting me up saying that, yo, do you have any sizes? And I'm like, no, because I didn't even cop in the first place. And I'm sad I didn't because these actually are reselling a lot more than I expected. But these are super dope. They're called the UNC because, Jordan went to University of North Carolina, if you didn't know that. And these actually have two different nicknames I'm hearing. There's like Blue Chill and it's UNC. I'm gonna stick to UNC because that's what it looks like to me. All right, next up we got going on is the Air Jordan 6 Black Infrareds. So these are one of the all-time greatest sixes in my opinion. Not only that, my first Jordan that even got me into the sneaker culture was the white infrared sixes. And that's a whole nother story for a different time that I'm not gonna get into that. But Jordan putting this out, you making good moves, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because this Jordan 6, not only I felt like that was almost degraded the last release of this shoe, because it was not even a red, it was more of a pink. I guess that infrared, but it was more of a pink. Now they're doing justice to the shoe once again with not only the Nike Air on the back, they're actually having a red tint on it instead of like a pinkish red. This is obviously going to be a cop. If you aren't going to cop this, I think you're insane because this is one of the OG sixes, so you can't pass up on this. But yes, I'm definitely going to be copping these this weekend on Saturday, and it's going to be the 16th of February, so yeah, I'm there. All right, next up we got going on is the Air Jordan 1 Turbo Green. So yes, I have kind of mixed feelings about this shoe. I think it looks super dope. It's a super clean color. However, there are some features of the shoe that I don't really like, and one of those being the writing on the side. I think it just says like spring of 19, Jordan 1, something like that. But at the same time, I'm just like really looking at this and I'm like, yeah, this off-white Virgil thing going on, it's gotta stop. Like, that should only be an off-white thing, not just everything you put on a shoe and then just write little things and it makes it exclusively dope. Like, no, like that's gotta stop. Overall, I think the shoe looks dope, and they do release on February 15th, and I'm going to be copying, so I'm not gonna waste too much time on this shoe because it's a Jordan 1, you already know. Jordan 1s are my favorite shoe, favorite silhouette, so you already know it's probably gonna be an automatic cop. Next I have coming on is the Nike React Elements 87, and it's, I think, called the Royal Tint colorway. So I'm looking at these shoes right now off of my laptop as a reference, and I'm like, yo, this is a pretty smooth colorway. I mean, if you're a Californian like I am, you already know these are like an automatic cop regardless. Sometimes it's warm over here, and that's the perfect shoe because it's not too thick around the base of the shoe, And not only that, it's a really comfortable lifestyle shoe at the same time. So why not? I'm looking at it. It's a really cool colorway. It just has your light blue, your red, and your gray. Simple colors, not too crazy. So I feel like this will go with a lot of outfits. So I don't mind copying for only $160. But I'm gonna see, because lately they actually been going down on like StockX, Go, whatever. So maybe we might have Frugal Boys coming in full effect. Who knows? But yeah, definitely gonna be copying. All right, next that we have going on is the Nike Kyrie 5. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Rocket. I think it's Rocket. These are gonna be the all-star shoes that Kyrie Irving pulls up in this weekend. And honestly, I'm looking at these and I'm like, there's colors everywhere. But you know, as an encore shoe, I don't really mind it being like that, because some people wear the most craziest encore shoes that I've seen during All-Star Weekend. So hey, do your thing, Kyrie. I don't think I would be looking into these as much. If you're a huge Kyrie fan, I could see why you would probably want to be getting these, because, you know, I guess a good collector shoe. But overall, not too bad, just not for me. Next what we have going on is the Nike PG All-Star 3, or Paul George 3 All-Star, however you want to say it. I think they look pretty cool, in my opinion. They got the little brown, they got the pink on the swoosh, and it's definitely a different on-court shoe. You wouldn't think of this as an on-court shoe. I would think of this as more of like a ACG type of vibe going on. I only see this really as a on-court shoe, nothing really else. So I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I can see if you're a Paul George fan, you would probably get this. If you're a basketball player, I can see you also reasoning why you would get this as well. All right, next on my list that we have is the Nike Dunk mid tops, and they're called the Black Sheep. So don't really know much about this shoe. Not a huge SB fan, but I do like the SB shoes that come in because they're pretty dope, and I know that they kind of inspired the sneaker culture in such a huge way. So we're gonna pay respects to that. Overall, I think the shoe looks pretty cool. Mid tops aren't really my go-to type of thing. Mid tops are like okay. I kind of like either a high top or a low top, mainly low tops, because I just feel like they just fit on my feet better. I don't know. Not gonna get too much into the shoe. I like what they did with it. The colors, they're like low-key iridescent, and you know, they got the little, I guess you could say it kind of has like the sheep's wool, I guess you could say. From afar it looks like elephant print, but up close I guess you could see it's kind of like the sheep wool type of thing going on. Not too much about this. It looks cool. I don't know if anybody's gonna be copying. Probably if you're a huge SB fan, but these are definitely not too bad as well. Next that we have is definitely a futuristic type of shoe. And when I'm talking about futuristic type of stuff, you probably already know what kind of shoe it is. And yes, it is the Nike Adapt BB. So my thoughts on this, yo, that's hella cool. Self-lacing system, change the colors with the lighting on the bottom. Dope concept, love it. However, the price, yikes. The price is $350 for these, and they're set to release on All-Star Weekend as well. My thoughts on this is just, it's really expensive. But at the same time, I kind of understand, because the whole self-lacing system is still fairly new. They're still trying to incorporate a lot of shoes into more of doing that. And not only that, it's also has LEDs on the bottom of the shoe, and you can change the color with your phone. Yes, you can change the color with your phone on demand, as long as it's charged. The only concern I would have to be thinking about is that I'd have to constantly think about charging it, and the self-lacing system, I would have to see what fits me right, and then I have to see what the kind of color am I feeling. It's a lot, but it's really a cool shoe. I really hope to see a lot of people have these on feet during All-Star Weekend, so I can see more of its features. I know I got a sneak peek in certain videos that I've seen, but I want to see more of it as well. All right, coming in next that we have going on is, yes, the Ultra Boost 2019. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Ultra Boosts are definitely one of my top 5 favorite shoes of all time, and just having that shoe be reiterated this year into something completely different, I'm just like, why? Just when we got like the 4.0s and everything, I was already on the fence about those. Even the 3.0s, I was on the fence about those. It's just that, why? This whole thing with this, you know, you got the regular Ultra Boost silhouette, and then there's like this little block thing in the heel. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's supposed to represent. But apparently it's supposed to be more stable around your ankle area, I guess, and it's supposed to be this whole new look of this shoe. So it looks futuristic, dope, but on this shoe, I'm just not feeling it. The whole caging and everything just looks a little weird to me. It's just, I'm just not feeling it, to be honest. Some people might actually like it, and that's cool if you do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass up on those, and they're set to release on the 21st of February. So if you're gonna cop, 21st of February. But for me, I think I'm gonna pass. All right, next up we have going on is the Nike Air Max 720, the Sunrise and the Sunset colorway. And I only choose these two out of the rest of that are gonna be dropping because these are the ones that kind of stand out to me more than the other ones. I like the concept of it, sunrise, sunset, but the only concern is that how am I gonna put this together in an outfit? These are like more of a gradient type of shoe. So the sunrise goes up to yellow to orange, and the sunset goes to pink to purple. And then it has like a little shade of blue as well. I think these are definitely dope. 720s I think are definitely going to be a hot commodity as far as 2019. I do hope to get one pair and to see like, you know, how it feels and everything, because I do have the 270s and those are really great. So I don't know in comparison to the 720s. So I can't really tell you the certain things that I want to look for, but the colorways that they're coming out with are definitely cool. I definitely like the sunrise colorway. It's like a yellow to orange, so that's really cool. I can definitely put something together with that. And the sunset, maybe not so much, but maybe with like a neutral outfit, all black or something like that. Something in the mix of that, you know? But these are definitely cool. I definitely like the shoe. It's futuristic looking. That word, futuristic, definitely is being overused in 2019. But yeah, these are a futuristic type of shoe, and I think they look cool. They are set to release on 21st of February, so are you gonna cop? Are you gonna drop? I think I'm gonna cop, maybe, depending on the whole situation, but yeah, I think these are definitely a dope shoe. All right, so we have a shoe that I was not even expecting to drop, not even remotely close. I wasn't even thinking of this shoe dropping in 2019, but they are the Nike Air Zoom Rookie in the Galaxy colorway. So this honestly might have just saved the whole Foamposite era from being super trash from 2015 and over, because lately they have been coming out with straight garbage. Air Zoom Rookies, everything like that as a whole. Lately they just haven't been coming out with heat, and it's just been super bland. It's been super just overdone with the whole printing and everything. Like the florals, like really, dude, like that just looks super lazy and it just looks mad stupid. Just stop it, dude. Just let them go. Just let them breathe, bro. We can go a whole year without foams, bro. But I'm not even gonna get into a rant like that because that's another time. But that's basically my mini rant about it. This colorway, it might have just damn near just saved the whole thing. The whole thing with this Galaxy colorway back then was a really hot topic, and it was super hard to get, and they were super expensive as well. Now you have another chance to get at another shoe that's also in the Galaxy colorway, which is the Nike Air Zoom Rookies. So I'm pretty happy about that. Am I gonna cop? I don't know. Not really my type of shoe, but for other people, I could definitely see them trying to cop this, because this is gonna be something that is gonna be crazy. I feel like it's gonna be super crazy when these drop, because this is just a shoe I was not expecting to drop at all. They are set to release on the 22nd of February, so I would cop if I were you. Don't miss out on that. Next up we got going on is the Slam Jam and Nike Blazer collab. So my opinion on these, I'm on the fence about it. It's cool, but I feel like it's just the whole doing the upside down with the Nike swoosh, the backward Nike swoosh and everything, with the Travis Scott ones being that, it's kind of getting overdid. Let that be Travis Scott's own thing, bro. But other than that, I think it looks cool. I think Blazers are actually making a comeback this year. If anything, I know they released like certain colorways of the Nike Blazers. One was like in a red swoosh, a blue swoosh, and a green one. Those are pretty dope. I would definitely recommend getting those. They're not the most comfortable shoes, so I'm gonna let you guys know that right now, but maybe they changed the technology within it and everything. Maybe the insoles are different to be more comfortable. But Blazers are definitely cool. I definitely like them. If I were to get a Blazer, it'd definitely be the off-white ones in the Hallows Eve colorway, because those are fuego. I could see people wearing these with the whole, with the Nike swoosh being upside down and whatnot. kind of cool, I guess. But like I said, I just wish they wouldn't do that to almost every shoe, because that's just gonna get outplayed at the end of the day. But these are definitely cool. They are set to release on the 22nd. If you're a Blazer type of guy, I'd recommend getting it. Next that we have on the list is the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 in the Salt colorway. So these have been teased, I think, maybe late last year, like around December, November-ish. These are actually set to release on the 23rd, which is the day after. I think it's really cool that he's releasing like an all-white 700. That's pretty dope. My thoughts on these, it's just an all-white 700. Nothing really too crazy. I do like the 700 shoe. So the whole shoe and the whole silhouette, I really love about it. If I were to get a 700 though, it probably would be the Wave Runners. Lately, Yeezy hasn't been selling out the day of. They've been just sitting within like a couple days. So I don't know, it's been pretty unpredictable. I don't think Yeezy's dying anytime soon though, because they still are selling out, just not as fast as they used to be. It's an all white clean shoe, which he calls it the Salt colorway. I think it's really cool, and I don't really see people missing out on this. So it is what it is. Yeezy does what Yeezy does. And the last shoe on the list are the Air Jordan 1 Retro Highs, and it's called the Defiant. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. These are a little, like, they're okay looking. Like, I get the concept, that's really cool, but it just looks really lazy. Like, you literally just put a whole little paint marker, you know, across the swoosh and around the back. It just looks like an all black shoe with just a red streak on it. It really is like the Nike representation of Yeezy Boost V2s, 350s. So I guess, I mean, I don't really see anything really great about this shoe. I mean, it just looks like a black shoe with a red streak on it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's supposed to be inspired by the whole band colorway and everything like that. And how dare they do that to the shoe, because that's one of my favorite shoes of all time. In my opinion, I don't think it looks all that great. People might be on the fence about these. People are gonna cop. I feel like it's gonna sell out anyway, because it's a Jordan 1, and Jordan 1s are really hot in 2019, since 2018. So I feel like they're gonna sell out, and they are set to release on the 22nd of February. Maybe the leather might go crazy on them, maybe the quality might be great, but at the end of the day, it just looks like a black Air Jordan 1 with a red streak on it. So that's all the February releases that I'm gonna be mentioning. Others are just not as great, or I'm not really paying too much attention to, but those are the ones I'm kind of looking forward to, and those are the ones that are kind of trending right now. So leave a like in this video if you are looking forward to any of those releases, and comment down below of which ones you're actually gonna cop. And don't forget to subscribe to me for more content, and don't forget that I'm gonna be dropping a pickups video, and it's gonna be a big one, so stay tuned for that, and make sure you hit the bell so you know when I'm dropping. And don't forget to also subscribe to the Team O Freak. We are doing things now, so we're actually posting videos, we're active, and O Freak episode 2 is gonna be dropping pretty soon. It's in the works right now, but I'm also managing school at the same time, and it's a whole mess, but it's gonna be dropping pretty soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces. Niggas been built for this shit, my own love. Life is a game and I need my tokens. I need my tokens. Life is a game and I need my tokens. I need my tokens. Life is a game and I need my tokens. I need my tokens.